Welcome to Urbandale Middle School. This is your tour of our building, so that way you can become a little more familiar before you come in the fall. We are going to enter the main doors. This is what you would do in the morning when you come. You will come in the main door. And then usually the doors are propped open so you can come on in, walk in the main building, or you come over to our office area. When you go in the main office, you'll be greeted by two of our secretaries, and that's when you sign in if you have to go, or sign out if you need to go for an appointment, or you need to pick up something, or if you have a message. So this is Miss Cooley and Miss Phillips. You will meet them when you come to the office in the morning. And then as you saw earlier, we have our seating if you have to wait for someone. And then if you ever have to sign in or out, you're going to sign in at the table or on the clipboard here. We're going to go to the nurse's office next. When you come out the door, you go to the nurse's office through the hallway. You'll see there is a nurse sign. So if you have a cut, you need to take medicine, you're not feeling well, just come on over to see Mrs. Stroud. You will knock on her door. And that is Mrs. Stroud. Okay, so here is the nurse's office. You'll come if you are not feeling well, and there's Mrs. Stroud. This is our main hallway that would lead to our lunchroom. So we would have just walked in the main building. And when you come in the main building, I'm going to run it like a sixth grader, you will see our entryway. And then it always tells you what kind of day it is. So today is going to be an A day. So that way you know when you come in, we either have an A day or a B day, which is similar to specials, but we only have two, A and B. So this is the sixth grade hallway. These are the three classrooms that mostly 7th and 8th graders use, unless you are in an Excel class with opposite of PE days. I'm going to show you how to use a locker. So I'm going to go to this one. This, you will be given a combination. This is 357. If I look on down, when you do your locker, you always turn it to the right first. Clear out all the old past numbers. And my number starts on 6. So I'm going to go right before I get to 5. Then I'm going to turn it backwards. Go left. And I'm going to pass my first number. That was 6. And I'm going to go on to my second number, 24. And then I have to go back to the right. Oops, except I goofed up, so I'm going to keep going to the right, clear out that number, go to 6, go past 6, stop on 24, and then go back to the right. I'm going to go past my last number, which was 6. I'm going to turn it, and then I can pull it out. Some students like to put some stuff at the top. You could get a shelf. There are coat racks in there that you can put your coat and your backpack. We will be carrying backpacks more than likely. So this is just a typical locker. And hopefully you had the practice locker that you could try that and see how that goes for you. You'll have practice time before school starts to practice your locker. And the first few days of school, we have teachers who are able to help you go through and get your lockers open. And it should be fine. So again, this is the 6th grade area. We have a girls' bathroom right here. There's the entrance to the girls' bathroom. And then we have a media center. Students are allowed to check out 3 to 4 books. If you ever have problems with your Google account or your computer, you're going to go in there. We're going to go in and meet Mrs. Flagel. She is our librarian. So I'm going to come into the library. And there's a nice meeting. Hello, teachers. So this is our library. Did you want to talk about the library?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, this is Mrs. Flagel.
Hi, students. I'm Mrs. Flagel. I'm your teacher librarian for next year. You're going to see the library. It's going to be a lot different than your elementary libraries, but it's going to be fully stocked, ready to go, ready for you to have checkout on the first day or within the first few days. Have a great summer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So now we're going to go into one of the sections. I will show you all the different classrooms. So we have a red team and a blue team, as we've mentioned before. The red team has 5 different teachers, 2 language arts, a science, a social studies, and a math teacher, and so does the red team. This one is Miss Akers. This is a language arts teacher's room. We have Mrs. Veerling, a resource teacher. Hello. Mrs. Pressler's room, another language arts room. And then as you look down this hallway, these are more 6th grade lockers. This is Mrs. Stout on the left for social studies, red team. And then you can see some tables up ahead. That's our commons. Sometimes teachers have their students work in small groups out there, or they might meet with them, or an associate might work with some students. We have science with Miss Sherwood. She's on our blue team. And you can see a picture of what our classroom is like. Hello, Miss Sherwood. Hello, Miss Tornabane. She is our red team teacher, so they're just meeting together. But that's what a classroom looks like. And then we have Miss Tornabane's room is down here. If you were on the red team. Here is her classroom, so you would see it. It's dark. So if I was to go in here, I'd have to wave my hands, but we're okay. If you are in EL, you'll have Miss Morrison. Miss Morrison's room. This is our EL classroom, so you might be in here some of the time. You might have an advisory in here, so that can be for anyone. The classrooms look very similar. We have the triangular desks. And now we're moving on into the second part of this section for teachers. We have 2 more language arts teachers. This is for the red team. We have Miss Layden on the left. And we have Miss Sampson, although she's going to be going up to 7th grade, so we'll have a different teacher in here next year. We have social studies with Mrs. Birdwell. And then our 2 math rooms are down here. We have Miss Nichting on the right, she's red team, and Mr. Borchers is in the left room for the blue team. And this is Miss Vermedal's room. So Miss Vermedal teaches health and life skills. Life skills is similar to guidance, but it's slightly different too. The police department comes in and helps with that. But this is also health. So you'll have her 2 quintiles. We have this 5 quintiles that are 7 weeks long each, and she will teach 2 of those for you. Okay, so we just left to the commons area, and we're back where we were in the main hallway. This is another angle. We have a boys' bathroom. And so now we're going to move into what we call the 7th grade area. It really is just like the 6th grade area, just in reverse. We're going to go to Mr. Baker's room. We're going to see what he teaches computers. So you'll have that the second half. It's okay. That was Mrs. Stout. We have Mr. Baker's room right here. I am going to check in with him. You'll have him for 7 weeks. Hello, Mr. Baker.
Guys, how's it going?
So can you tell us some of the stuff you do in computers
Take
class?
my mask off for
Yes,
now.
go for it.
Awesome. I'm going to take my mask off. Hi, guys. I am Mr. Baker. I will be your 6th grade related arts computer teacher. So you'll be with me 1/5 of the year for computer class. We spend a lot of time working on typing, getting you guys really good at typing without looking at your fingers. We also spend some time, we work with some word processing, just teaching some word processing things. And then we get to the fun stuff. We do an iMovie project where we make a movie. We do some digital citizenship, do a cool PowerPoint presentation, and get to spend a day on GarageBand and Soundtrap as well. So a lot of good stuff, but also the important fundamentals, typing and things like that too. So it's going to be a great class. I look forward to seeing all of you guys next year in 6th grade.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
All right. So if we look down here, we have the 7th grade area, and we are on the other side of the media center. So we're just really reversed of what we had before. Okay, we're going to move on through. We're going to go past through the 7th grade area because really you won't need to be in this area at all. And it's very dark right now. So I'm going to walk down. We will pass through this hallway sometimes to go out to recess. You would go straight through. And then, you're okay. And then we're going to go to Miss Schmieda's room. Miss Schmieda, some of you may remember her from elementary school. It might be a different teacher, but this is the art room for 6th grade. So this is the 5th grade or 6th grade art room with Miss Schmieda currently. It might be someone else next year, but you'll have her 1/5 of the year as well. She will be a one of your specials or one of your related arts, as we call it. Then this section is the 8th grade area. You will not be going down there at all next year, so you don't have to worry about it. And then heading down this hallway, this is our performing arts hallway, music hallway. So you have chorus and music classes. Music is also one of our related arts. You will get to learn piano, keyboarding, your 6th grade year. Hey, Miss Murfeld.
Hi.
So she is your music and chorus teacher next year, and I'll show you her room in just a moment.
We're excited to have you.
All right, so make sure you sign up if you want to be in chorus. This is our chorus room. You will see there's lots of seating, and you need to be in chorus if you want to audition for show choir for 7th and 8th grade. It's a great time and a lot of fun for students. And then in our music room, you have lots of keyboards all around the room. Hello, Mr. Connor.
Hello.
He is a 7th and 8th grade chorus teacher, and you'll see him. You might have him for Excel. And then when you get to 8th or 7th grade, you get to do guitar. You'll learn that as well. All right. Now we are entering the lunchroom and the PE activity hallway. Many of you have already probably come in this way for events if you've ever had to come to the gym. So we're going to stop here at this whiteboard. This is how you know what activity you're in. You are going to pick a unit, and based on your unit, that's where you go. So if you were in the tumbling unit, you would know today you need to go to the wrestling room. Go to the wrestling room, or you go to the weight room you go to the weight room every third class period. So ultimate frisbee, you're there in the weight room today. Gator ball is playing in the old gym. So let's look in here. You'll see the numbers along the wall. Those are for your backpacks. So if you're carrying your backpack, you'll have a spot every time for where you want to put it. We have the 8th grade locker rooms, which you won't need next year. But this is what we call our new gym. Sometimes we have indoor recess in here. You have your activities in here. So this is our new gym. Okay. So we enter the old gym this way. That's a gymnasium. And then the 6th and 7th graders have their locker rooms here. So when you change out, the boys' locker room's in that door, and the 8th grade girls' locker rooms are down at that other end, kind of by the mats. We're gonna head up to our weight room to see what that looks like. Again, you'll go up there every third class period, and you'll learn how to do weights. So this is our weight room. So you'll have a chance to be in here. That's one of our PE teachers, Mr. Brown. There's one of 3 PE teachers. We have Mr. Christensen and Miss Gallagher. I'll show you the wrestling room. They do kickboxing, tumbling, and other activities as well in here. And if you're on the wrestling team, then you'd be up here as well. Wrestling and other sports starts in 7th grade. Okay, so I just left the old gym. I'm going to show you where you come in. You'll come in this way for lunch, breakfast sometimes. And when we have outdoor games like ultimate frisbee, you would follow that path up to the upper field where those field goals are. And that's where you have PE as well. Here's the lunchroom. When you come in, we have the bathrooms. There's a boys and girls bathroom, as well as a water filling station. And then we have our courtyard area. One of the privileges of being 8th grade, in a typical year, you would get to have lunch outside when the weather is nice. You can be part of the gardening club. They help take care of the inner courtyard. And then these are our tables. You have a red side and a blue side, depending on the year. Otherwise, we have assigned seats for you at lunch, this year anyway. I'm going to show you the lunch line. We would head down here. Again, we have the 8th grade area, which you don't need to go down, but it's another preview. The 8th grade hallway. Then, when we come into the lunchroom, or into the main kitchen, on a given year, depending on how it goes next year, you're going to go into one of the 2 side doors. You'll either come out through the middle, or this year we're going in one way and out the other. So we're going to walk in here. If you're having breakfast or lunch, you'll get your milk and your lunch items, and then milk and juice, excuse me, and then you'll pick your entree, and then there's fruits. Sometimes there's a la carte, depending on the year, PB&J, deli sandwiches, and then you'll come out this way, and you'll go to one of the cash registers. You will use your ID. You will scan your ID here, and then you can get your condiments and so forth, and you're ready to sit down. You would walk through here and find your seat. When it's time to go, we'll go out for recess. And the way we go out for recess, we would come out here to check out a game. You would put your ID in a pocket, and then you get to go outside. This is our outdoor area. We have 9-ball in the air games, basketball, play soccer, football, lots of different activities, or you can just sit and watch and hang out with your friends. Okay, so we just left the lunchroom. Here is our music hallway where we saw chorus and music. We see lots of flags in our hallways. These are to represent all the students we have from different countries in our building currently. And then you have your band room, which is here. So if you have band, you will have band on an either A day or B day. Now we are entering in the band room. So if you have instruments in the morning, you can put them on the side in the appropriate areas. And then you're going to come in here. This is where you practice band. You have your instruments. You have individual lessons as well. We're going to meet some of the band teachers. Miss Schultz is who you have in 6th grade. You should know her if you're in band currently. And then Miss Munson is the 7th and 8th grade band teacher.
Oh, welcome 5th grade students. We cannot wait to have you come and join our band program here at the middle school. This is our lovely band room, and we've got all these chairs just waiting for you. We've got some exciting things coming up this summer. We'll have our band camp that we would love to have you be a part of. We've got some fun playing at the football game experiences and other constant things that we'll do. We'll have group band rehearsals, and we'll have some small group or individual lessons too. My name is Mrs. Munson, and I teach 7th and 8th grade band, and you all know Mrs. Schultz, and she'll be a part of your 6th grade band next year too. So we're going to have a wonderful time together. We can't wait to have you here.
Now we're leaving the band room. Again, more flags. And we are heading towards the main doorway. This is where we entered, and this is where we'll turn. I'm going to show you the counseling office if you ever need anything. And here was our 7th grade hallway. We made a big square. And now we're coming back. We have a girls' bathroom and a boys' bathroom down there. And let's go into the counseling office. Mrs. Egger is our secretary for the counseling department. You will often see her. Hello. So if you ever need help with lockers or you just have questions about your schedule, Mrs. Egger can help you with that. You have Miss Raina, Miss Leisure, and then this is Miss Danner Dubb's office. She'll be your 6th grade counselor next year, and we're going to head out. Please come in if you have any questions. And then we're just right back where we started, exiting the building. I hope you have learned a lot. If you have any questions, please let your teacher know or email us here or call us at the middle school, and then we can help you out and answer those questions. Thank you for joining us for this tour, and have a wonderful day.